How did you get involved in this work?
My background is in social work, and I love community organizing. I love working with people in communities. And when I saw this job as a part-time coordinator for a coalition organizing the communities to help prevent underage drinking, I knew that was for me. It eventually led me to a full-time position, and I'm 6 years into this work, working in prevention with coalitions.
Tell us about your coalition.
I work with the Milaca Community Coalition, and our coalition is funded through a planning and implementation grant, which primarily focuses on preventing underage drinking. Our coalition has been active and funded for 3 years. We work on a number of strategies to prevent underage drinking. We provide alcohol awareness server training. We have a curriculum in the schools. We work with our businesses in the community to help support positive community norms. So we do many things, and that's just a small fraction of the things that we do.
What does evaluation look like for your coalition?
Evaluation is basically in everything that we do. It's listening and understanding and hearing the conversations in our community. Part of our work in the coalition is to assess and go through that process. And then after we implement strategies, we have to evaluate those strategies. During the evaluation process, we had one-to-one conversations with people in the community. And after those conversations, we learned that binge drinking takes place at high-risk times after prom. And we heard that through those conversations. And so we got together with people in the community and we said, what can we do with this? And so we held an after-prom party. Our intention of the after-prom party was to keep our kids safe in a safe environment with supervision and without alcohol. We had many meetings with the juniors and the seniors regarding the after-prom party. We did lots of brainstorming together, so we made sure that we included the students in this process. The after-prom party was a success. And we know that because we got to have conversations with the students afterwards. We had a survey that was sent out to the students after the after prom where they were able to give us their input and tell us what they thought of the evening. We also evaluated that through many conversations and also listening to the students in the hallways and hearing what everyone was saying. We talked to the people that were there that evening, the adults, the chaperones, those that supervised, and we talked about what did we see, what did we hear. And so that was really part of our evaluation process and deciding, was this a success? Will we do it again? Did we keep our kids safe? Another way that we can evaluate whether or not this is an effective strategy is we can look at our data and see if there's binge drinking or during high-risk times, such as after prom, and we can look at that and see if we've decreased that. And we hope to, and we will do that through the by evaluating the Minnesota student survey data.
How do you think sharing this will help others?
Evaluation is more than just numbers. I think sometimes we get stuck on numbers. So it's very important when we think about evaluation that we're also listening to what people are saying and hearing what people are saying and having those intentional conversations. That's evaluation. Evaluation is always happening. It's always making sure that we listen and that we understand and that we talk. The numbers are important as well, and we want to make sure that we're pulling information and collecting that information to make sure that we're moving that dial. But also evaluation and moving the conversations and how we say things are just as important in evaluation.